everyone. This is Chair Yoga with Erica, and I had some technical difficulties getting started, so I hope some people will start to join me in a moment. I had some connectivity issues, such is the case with technology, but I'm ready to rock and roll. So, hi. I keep getting, hi, good morning. It's Erica with Chair Yoga. I keep getting messages saying my connection is spotty. I am at the Gresham Cascade Athletic Clubs. Yes, hi Andra, but I am having some difficulties. If for any reason we do get cut off, just know that I don't give up easily, that I'm in the club. I will find someone to help me and to get restarted again if needed. So with that being said, I'd like to try to jump in. I just finished bar, so forgive my glistening. This is the fresh out of bar look. But all you need for chair yoga today is a chair and a soft ball, which I forgot actually. So I'm gonna use one of the balls in this room and it's gonna work just fine. Yeah, if you have something soft and squishy, that's great. If not, a soccer ball or something like the active balls. Hold on one second, I'll grab it. The silver sneaker fitness balls. I'm just gonna grab this one and use this. Hopefully you can see me okay. I'm sitting right by the window with the natural light and I'm still like as pale as a ghost. But that's okay, summer is coming. Hopefully I can work on my tan. Go ahead and take your socks and shoes off if you haven't done that already. All right, now we're ready to rock and roll. All right, so I've been taking an online chair yoga course with Rona Parsons, who's absolutely amazing, and as a specialist working with seniors who have all kinds of issues like Parkinson's disease and arthritis and things like that, where they need to work on balance. I think this is an amazing class, whether you're able-bodied or older or just not feeling like working out but still want to get a great stretch. So this is good really for all levels and is inclusive for all ages and all body types. So Rona talks about the power up posture, and that is the posture where we are going to be for the beginning series. So we're gonna take this ball and we're gonna put it into the small of our back and lean back in our chair all the way so that you can feel the ball, your back pressing up against the ball. I think you can see my feet on the floor. They are flat on the floor, all four corners. If for any reason your feet do not touch the floor, you can always grab a book or blocks to put under your feet to bring the floor up to you. We're gonna start just by sitting up nice and tall, roll the shoulders back and down away from the ears. You can either place your hands on your thighs or you can bring your hands to your belly to help bring your attention to your breath. Starting with some deep, full breaths, breathing deep down and wide into your belly and feeling the bowl of your pelvis puff up like a balloon inflating. On your exhale, open mouth, blowing smooth and consistently all the air out. And as you do so, feeling the belly contract and pulling up and in from the pelvic floor as you contract. Fully exhale all the way. Scoot back a bit. Scoot back a bit. I'll scoot back. Continue breathing. Let me know if you can hear me okay or if the music is too loud or not loud enough. It's hard to see with the comments where my body falls in this, so hopefully that's good. Okay, one more deep breath, deep down and wide into the base of the pelvis. Exhale. Begin to squeeze up and in. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Hold the squeeze and pulse for 10, 9, 8. Feel your abdominals engage from the pelvic floor all the way into those lower abdominals. almost. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Take a nice deep breath in, and come back to your natural breath. Starting to warm up the neck. Just look to the right, left, center, right, center, left, center, right, center. Go ahead and grab the chair with your right hand. Drop your left ear to left shoulder. You can use the chair as leverage, but you don't want to yank on your neck, right? You want to be very gentle and caring and loving with yourself. Today is all about that radical self-care, giving yourself that gift of self-massage, of cultivating body awareness, of non-judgment, just noticing the sensations in your body without judgment about them. Come back up and release, and really giving your body what it needs. Listening, tuning in, drop your ear to right shoulder. So it's up to you to make this practice your own. It is your moving meditation. And keep connected to that breath, because your breath is what anchors you to the present moment. Come back up slowly and release. Wrist stretches, starting with the right wrist. Let's just start by rolling it. And the other direction. Go ahead and place your hand in front of you, palm up, elbows straight. Maybe a soft bend instead of locking it out. But gently grab around the thumb and the fingers and gently press back toward your face and release. Press back and release. Last one, we're gonna hold and gently press that wrist forward as you pull back. Exhale and release. Now we're gonna point the fingers down, again grabbing around the thumb and the fingers and pulling back toward your face and release. So your arms stay straight, but you pull them back and then release. Pull and release. Pull, release. Last one, we're gonna pull them back and hold. Feel that nice stretch, gentle stretch, and slowly release. And go ahead and float that hand down. Left wrist begins to roll. Other direction. This is a good challenge for the mind, and just notice like what hand might roll better, maybe one direction, maybe the other. No judgment about it, but just noticing. I have a really hard time going this direction with my left hand. All right, interesting. Bring the hand forward, palm up, fingers pointing up, grab around, gentle tug, and release. Pull and release. Keep going. I just want to take a look at the comments, make sure there's nothing I need to be aware of. Great. Everything's good. And gently hold, connect to your breath, and guide your stretch deeper with your breath. Point the fingers down, grab the thumb and fingers, and gently pull back toward your face, and release. Pull, and release. gonna hold. Again, using our breath on the inhale, filling up the space in our wrists and our fingertips. Really send your breath to those spaces. And on the exhale, deepening the stretch, maybe pulling tiny bit more. And release and float that arm down. Moving into a roll down and roll up. This is going to be tucking the chin down and slowly begin to roll. As you roll, your hands fall down your knees and as far as you can go comfortably. Inhale up, press the ball into the back of the chair, and the last thing to come up is the head. Again, roll, tucking the chin, rounding the shoulders so you feel that cat pose in the upper back. And then as you come down, feel the rounding all through the mid-back. Come down as far as you can. Then inhale, pressing the ball into the back of the chair. One vertebra at a time. Coming all the way back up to sitting. We're going to take a forward fold this time. So instead of rounding the back as we do in a roll down, now we hinge from the hips. So first start by placing your hands in your hip creases. I am going to actually turn to the side so that you can see what I'm gonna do here. So we're starting again in that power up posture, right? All four corners of the feet flat on the floor, shoulder blades away, shoulders down and away from the ears, shoulder blades melting down the back. Fingers are in the hip creases, and with a flat back, we're just going to hinge forward from the hips. So from the root of your tailbone till the crown of your head. Inhale, come back up. So now we can release the arms. If you have high blood pressure or any kind of issues with your shoulders, you can leave your arms out straight. So you'll go down to straight. If you feel okay, we're going to roll down, hinge forward, and when we come up, we're gonna bring the arms straight up overhead. All right, so arms up overhead, deep breath in, exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, flat back, come all the way back up. Exhale, hinge. Lengthen through the crown of the head as you fold. Inhale, press that ball back into the back of the chair. Just breathe. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. So now we're going to roll into the shoulders. I'm going to turn this back around. I'm going to set my power posture back up, sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders come up by the ears, roll them back, down, and forward. Up, back, down, and around. A couple more. Stay present with your breath. Articulating the movements, but also making them smooth. Now, other direction. Come forward and down, back, up, and around, down, all the way back, up and forward, and down. One more time. Use your breath to guide your movements. And relax. Bring your hands to your shoulders, working into a little bit more of the shoulders with a bit of a windmill type of emotion. So front arm comes forward, back arm reaches back and around. Let your head and neck flow fluidly with the movement. So my back is still pressing into the back of the chair, but I am hinging forward just enough so that I'm not hitting the back of the chair with my elbow. And switch direction. Last one. I gotta really think about it. For some reason, my left side is just not as easy to control. And that's what I love about yoga. It's working on that mind-body connection. So, all right, side bend, grab onto the chair if you wish, or you can just let your hand hang heavy, reach the palm up. Really make sure that shoulder is down, shoulder away from the ears, the shoulder blade is down. So as you lean to the left and you reach up and over, you're getting a nice side body stretch. Take a deep breath in and see if you can hinge a little bit lower. Again, if you want to grab onto the chair, if you have that available to you, you can hold on to that for stability and maybe get a little bit deeper into the bend. Keep that right shoulder back and down as you lean and slowly come back up. Switch sides. Palm faces up on the left side. Again, the shoulder is down and away from the ear and bend. Arm comes overhead. Shoulder stays back and down. You can grab onto that chair for leverage if it's available. If not, you can just let the hand hang. Use your breath to guide you deeper. Every inhale, find some length. Every exhale, find depth. One more breath here. And inhale, come back to sitting. Setting up for a seated twist. Inhale, both arms high. Again, shoulders down, away from the ears. We're gonna do an open twist. Left arm reaches back, front arm reaches forward, twist to the left. See if you can look over your left shoulder. Reach the energy in both directions, out both fingertips. On your next inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Palms face down as you twist. Gaze over the back, middle finger, if it's available to you. If it doesn't feel good, you can keep your head to the side, looking right. Reach the energy about both fingertips. Stretch and breathe here. Inhale, back to center, flowing a little bit more now. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. Last one. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. Hands to heart. Take a moment just to tuck your chin down, close your eyes, and connect to your heart. Connect to love, self-gratitude, connect to source, send yourself some energy and love and appreciation for all that your body is able to do. Maybe send some love to somebody who needs it the most in your life right now. Slowly open your eyes and release the arms. Getting into the hamstrings a bit. We're gonna take the ball actually and place it under our foot. To do so, we're going to come to the front of our chair, and I'm gonna turn to the side. Okay, so hopefully this is a good angle for you to see me. So I want you to put the ball under your right foot. The arch of your foot is at the top of the ball. And remember that hinge that we had before? So first of all, the left foot should be flat on the ground, and you should be still maintaining that power posture. And what I love about having the ball in your back to begin with is that my body is so accustomed to it being there that by the time I get to the place where I'm sitting on the edge of my seat, my posture is actually maintaining that power up posture. So shoulders down and away from ears, belly is engaged, spine nice and long. We're hinging at the hips, and as we do so, we're going to roll the ball coming onto our heel and hinge forward. You can reach the arms toward that foot if that feels good. Inhale, coming up and rolling the ball back. Exhale, roll and hinge. So the back is straight, hinging forward and coming up, but the ball is rolling on the heel. Back to the arch of the foot and down again. Hold here. You can bring your hands wherever they feel comfortable. You can reach for that foot. If it doesn't come all the way, you can just rest your hand on your shin. Flat back, nice and long through the crown of the head. No rounding in the spine. Sometimes hard to see that unless you're in front of a mirror. Feels very good after bar. I should do chair yoga after bar every day. It's quite wonderful. All right, come on up, roll that back, and let's switch sides. Bring the ball to the left foot, or left heel, I should say. Power up posture. We always start with the power up posture. Nice and straight, belly engaged, right foot flat on the floor. Feeling that hinge in the hips. All right, hinge forward, roll on to the heel. And come up. You can always keep your hands here or keep them at shoulder height. Or you can begin to reach down toward the leg and pull it back up. Hinge and roll. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, hinge and hold. Find your foot, find a leg, find a shin. Nice and long, lengthening through the crown of the head. Bringing more your chest down farther rather than trying to reach your head down farther. Inhale, Come back up to seated. Roll that ball back. Go ahead and grab a hold of it. We're going to stay where you are. I'm gonna just turn my chair. Okay, putting the ball now between the thighs, sitting in the power up posture. All four corners of your feet are connected to the earth, and I really want you to think about your feet rooting down into the center of the earth, rather than just focusing on feet on the floor. Roots through the center of the earth, so you are so grounded right now. Inhale, arms high. On our exhale, we're going to put our weight into our heels and stand up all the way. Inhale, hips go straight back, find the chair again, and sit down. You may need to look back to see where the chair is, and that's okay. You might need to sit your hips back a little farther to find it on the way down. Let's try it again. Deep breath in, exhale. Inhale down. Exhale up. Root down through those heels. Excuse me. Inhale. Sink those hips low. Exhale. Inhale down. Last one, we're going to stay up. Go ahead and grab that ball. We're gonna come to the back of our chair now for a warrior sequence. I'm gonna step to the side so that you can see me, setting up for warrior two. So I'm going to actually put the ball down. Don't need the ball right now. But first, starting with your hips square facing the chair, then we're gonna open up, take a step out to the side. So your back foot is facing parallel with the back of your mat, if I had a mat. And the front toes point forward. The heel of the front foot intersects the arch of the back foot. Step back as far as you can so that your front knee is at a 90-degree angle over your ankle. Press into the blade edge of that back foot as you lunge forward. Feel the hip opening. Now, engage your core. Pull your pelvic bone up and in toward your rib cage. Extend that back hand out straight. Make sure the shoulder blades are down and away from your ears. The front hand can either stay balanced on the chair, maybe just a gentle touch on the chair. Maybe you can even lift it up and bring your gaze to your front middle finger. See if you can even sink a little bit deeper into your warrior two. Breathe here. Stay connected to your breath. Exhale, hand can come back down to the chair and reach up and over extended side angle. You can either keep your hand on your chair or you can bring your elbow down to your knee. Keep your front knee pressing back toward your pinky toe and keep your shoulders away from your ears. It's a nice side body stretch. Stay with your breath. Good, and slowly come back up. Now we're going to hold on to the chair and slowly step your feet in together, both toes pointing forward toward your chair. Take your weight down through your back foot. I'm a little confused because after teaching live and teaching on Facebook, sometimes I mirror, sometimes I don't, and it depends on the direction, so forgive me if I'm Cueing wrong will get both sides, so you don't need to worry about it. So anyway, the back foot we're gonna put the weight into, and we're gonna hinge forward, bringing our front leg up, okay? So you can really engage the core. Only bring your back leg up as far as is comfortable for your low back. Squeeze your glute. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Warrior 3 here. Maybe you can even take out one hand and reach. Nice and long and tall. Point your toe. Keep breathing here. Keep that belly pulled up and in. Maybe you can even bring your hands down to your ball for added challenge. Putting the palms of your hands on the ball, which is a little bit less stable. So it forces you to really engage those core muscles a little bit more. Wherever you are is exactly where you need to be. Take a deep breath in, exhale, let it go. Ooh, you feeling that in your cupcakes? All right, who says chair yoga is easy? Doesn't have to be, it can be challenging, right? Okay, let's move to the other side. I'm gonna flip my chair around here. Place my ball down and step back into our warrior 2. So the toes point toward the chair, front toes point toward the chair, back toes pressing into the blade edge of that back foot. Front heel intersects the arch of the back foot. And you want to find a happy place where your knee is over your ankle, the hips are opening up. Then go ahead and bring that core in. Suck the navel to spine here. I always tend to want to hang my belly out in this pose. And it's so important to keep it all pulled up and in. So really mindful of that there. Opening the arms out straight. Feel that hip opening. Then as you're ready, bring your attention to your front middle finger or just to the front. Maybe you can let go, maybe just a gentle hold on the chair. Keep those shoulders down and away from your ears. Now see if you can sink a little bit deeper into it. So find your edge, embrace it, and then push it, right? One more breath here. Exhale, hand to the chair, extended side angle. Again, you can bring your elbow to knee if that's more comfortable for you. Just keep your shoulder back away from your ear, just like those side stretches that we did while we were seated. We want to make sure this is a nice side body stretch rather than bringing our, it's not just an arm stretch, right? So it's a side body stretch. So really reaching from the blade edge of the back foot out the fingertips. Slowly bring that back hand down, grab onto the chair, turn toward the chair, step in, setting up for that cupcake burner, warrior 3 on this side. So back foot, find a nice soft bend in the knee. You don't want to lock your knee out. Begin to hinge forward. Really lift that front leg up just as far back, again, as is comfortable for your low back. Really engaging the glute here. You can bring your hands down to the chair, to the seat of the chair, or again, you can bring palms to the ball. Woo! Nice challenge here. Externally rotate that thigh up. So you want to be pointing your kneecap down to the floor. Nice and straight and long spine here. Keep it up, keep squeezing up. You got it, 2 more breaths here. Good, slowly bring your hands back to the top of the chair and come up. And pedal the legs for a moment. Feel on the cupcakes there. All right. Where are we? Sorry, forgive me here. Oh, calf raises. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and keep the ball right here where we were. I'm gonna come in just a little bit here. You can have your chair in front of you for better stability, but I don't wanna block myself from teaching, so I'm gonna leave my chair to the side. So it's up to you. You can have it on the side or in front of you, might be a little bit better here. All right, so we're gonna come onto the balls of our feet, calf raises, press the heels down and up. Press down and lift. Hold it up, hold. Now keep your heels up, just bend your knees, then press the heels down, straighten, lift, bend, press heels down, straighten, lift, bend, heels down. Good, lift, bend, press, straighten. Now bend, lift, straighten, and press. So we're reversing it. Bend, then lift, straighten, and down. Again, bend, lift, press up, and lower. One more time. Bend, lift, press up, and lower. Very nice. Working into tree pose is next. So you can bring, you're working on balance postures now. You can bring your heel to your ankle, and this is a great way to start. You can bring your thumb to your heart, to your sternum really, and either start here. If you want more, you can bring your foot below your knee. You never want to put your foot on your knee to protect your knee, right? But you can bring it to your calf and keep pressing your knee back so you feel that hip opening. Keep that navel pulled into spine, or if you'd like, you can reach down for your foot and bring your foot all the way up into your thigh. You can do whatever you want here with your hands. Find your expression. Just keep pressing the knee back, squeezing everything to midline. Maybe you can lift your hand and meet your press palms together. Maybe you can extend one or both arms up, shoulders down. Find your full expression. Keep that navel pulled in. Maybe bring palms to touch overhead. Give yourself a crown like the king and queen that you are. Beautiful. And slowly release. Okay, we have to do all of that on the other side. I'm going to switch my chair around. Tree pose on the opposite side. So again, starting with the heel touching the ankle and bringing your thumb to your sternum. This is a great place to start because it is your foundation, and we always say in yoga, root to rise. And there's a reason for that, right? Find your balance, find your stability, imagine your roots into the center of the earth, and then begin to play with your balance, to find your edge, to embrace it, and then to push it a little bit farther each time. So you can move into your full expression wherever it was on the other side. See if you can get to the same place on this side. As you're ready, and grow your branches. a touch overhead. One more breath here. And slowly release. Good. We're gonna come back down into our chair. So I'm gonna bring it back around in front. Bring the ball back with me, placing it into the back. This time though, we're going to place it into the upper back. A little bit higher. We're gonna get one final heart opener before we start our surrender series. All right, hands behind the head. You can interlace your fingers if that's available to you. If not, you can just have your hands here. Just feel that opening in the chest. Sit up nice and tall. Again, all four corners of the feet, both feet rooted down to the ground. As we inhale, we're going to lean back on the ball and gaze up. Exhale, we're going to come forward and round. Inhale, open, expand. Exhale, round forward. I want to bring the elbows with me this time as we come forward. Inhale, lift the elbows, open them, lean back. Exhale, fold. Nice cat-cow in the upper back here with this chest opener. Shine your heart, open your heart. Exhale, round. Bring that energy back into your heart. So we open up and receive energy, and then we pull that energy back into our heart space. Give me one more. Inhale, expand. Exhale, round. Just come back up straight and release. We're gonna just move the ball away now. I'm gonna set it down and we'll do one last round of cat-cow, leading with the crown of the head forward. So tuck your chin down, then reach forward with the crown of the head and come all the way up to more of like an up dog in the back. Chest is forward, chin lifts off of the chest. Then we round. Really hold on to the knees. You really want to tuck your tailbone under so you can feel the rounding in the lumbar, the low back. Nice deep stretch. Then inhale, press your head forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach, look up. Exhale, sit back and round. Tuck the tailbone, tuck your chin to chest. Give me one more. Inhale, reach, lengthen, lift up, and round. Inhale, all the way back up to straight. We're gonna take one final supine twist or spinal twist, and then we will come into our final Shavasana. So for this final seated twist, you can either just reach behind you and bring your left hand to your right knee and just a gentle twist. If the back of your chair is available to you, you can use that as leverage. Slowly unwind and bring your right hand to the outside of your left knee. Begin to twist. And again, you can reach for whatever part of the chair is going to help give you leverage. I think this is actually easier when I'm sitting on my side. the chair, so you might want to experiment with how you're sitting, but spine is nice and tall, twisting, looking over the shoulder, reaching for the back of the chair. One more breath here. And slowly unwind. For our final Shavasana, you probably already have some way that you like the best. You can either bring that ball back into the low back and find your power up posture and just close your eyes wherever you are. If you have two chairs, you can place both of your feet on a chair, or you can hinge forward. The other option is that forward fold where we hinge with a flat back and just let your torso rest on your legs. Drop your head down and hang. You could even grab opposite elbows if you wish, if that feels good. So wherever you are, whether you're in an inversion or sitting up straight, just surrender into it and relax. Wherever you are, find your way back to a comfortable seat, sitting upright. Slowly roll up if you hinged forward. And if you're already sitting up, just stay connected to your breath and connected to this present moment. Inhale your arms high. Reach for gratitude and all that you're grateful for, and bring that gratitude down into your heart. Thank you so much for practicing with me. The teacher and the light in me sees the teacher and the light in you, whether we're in person or connected through this amazing online community. I so appreciate you being here and practicing with me today. Bring your thumbs to your forehead and let's bow forward, sealing our practice together. Namaste. Again, my name is Erica, and it was my pleasure to guide your practice. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below, and I will later jump online and respond to everybody. Thanks everyone for watching. Maureen, May, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I had a couple people live. I always love that. And if you're watching on demand, good for you for getting it in. Even if you couldn't do it live with me, you still got it done, and we still did it together. So Cascade strong. Mwah. Peace out. Namaste.